The United Methodist Church has radio stations in Liberia, Côte d'Ivoire, Angola, the Democratic Republic of Congo. And languages covered are French, Portuguese, and English.
In a world full of technology, radio is still a lifeline for millions. Radio never runs out of data, and it comes through in areas where electricity and internet are unreliable. Most importantly, radio builds community, reaching people across the spectrum of literacy, language, age, and gender. In the early 2000s, the United Methodist Church recognized the potential of radio.
It's something very simple. We not need battery, it's just wiring, and then the family can come together and hear in their local language how to prevent malaria.
One of the things that I think that is unique about the church's effort is that it can provide both religious information, it can provide music, it can provide preaching, and in addition to that, it can provide other kinds of information.
United Methodist Communications created a radio network across Africa. Larry Holland was the general secretary at the time.
There are a variety of daily practical things that people can get. They can even hear if the roads are open or not in rainy season, and whether you can get to the hospital or you can get to the market, or if the market will be open. So it's a very functional, practical way to get information.
Vous l'avez vu, l'unité chrétienne, c'est aussi promouvoir la foi.
United Methodist Communications began investing in infrastructure for community radio stations. In 2009, the Voice of Hope signed on for its first broadcast in Côte d'Ivoire. Over time, more stations came online.
When we were in Angola in 2011, meeting with one of the top government ministers, the Minister of Social Communication, she made it very clear to us that she supported our request for a radio license because of our history as a church of meeting the social needs of the community. Social development was very important.
During outbreaks of COVID, cholera, Ebola, and other deadly diseases, radio saves lives.
During the Ebola crisis, people did not understand what was happening. The information that they were getting was not 100% accurate. And so through the radio stations, their voices is stronger than the voices of the myth. The myth that someone did not pray correctly or else they would have been saved. The myth that it was witchcraft, rather than people understanding that this is a preventable disease that can be taken care of if you have the education for hand washing.
In 2015, UMCom began an annual gathering of radio network broadcasters. Today, the radio collective is called the United Methodist Broadcast Network, and it includes a TV production studio in the Philippines launched in 2025. While the church cannot build a radio station in every country, advancements in broadcast technology now offer affordable ways to share messages with communities near and far. After 10 years of growth, UMCom has equipped each African Episcopal area with a mobile live streaming package, empowering them to reach their audiences more effectively. And as technology continues to evolve, so does the broadcast network.
We've talked about radio, we've talked about how do we continue to grow broadcast, so I think it's understanding what the communication opportunities and needs are and figuring out dreams and plans of how we get there together.
UMCom has always been committed to storytelling globally. We know that we're a worldwide church and that we want the stories to come from where they're happening. The world is fully connected these days, and digital strategy is core to how we continue to communicate across the distances, the time zones, and really stay connected as a church family that we are.